welcome to NZFPV ground station. Today's video is a look on the conversion of this PCM10X to a single stick, and I'll go through the process. Okay, now we've got our 3-axis gimbal sorted out. This one's a 5K. We're going to have to try and fit this into this right here, the PCM10. It will take a little bit of modification. With these gimbals here, they have like a ring that mounts on the top of the radio, and your unit fits underneath like a clamp mode. The modification is to get that ring down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's slightly off-centered. Basically what I want to do is get that flush to here, and so it makes it look a little bit tidier. Now here comes the unbolting, the unscrewing stage. Right, now that I've got the radio part, I've also pulled out the gimbal part. There's a little bit of modification here. You can see this gimbal here, it's got a slider attached to the gimbal itself, so we're going to have to modify that to put that back in there, as well as putting our single stick in. Now when the unit goes in there, you notice that the pots, one's right on the edge of the case and the other one shoots up. Now the single stick unit I'm going to put in there, obviously you can't, it would be very hard to put up that way without it hitting the board. So what we're going to have to do is mount it on a side like that, and then we have to reverse some of the wires to make sure they all go in the right direction. This has been an interesting project. The last conversion I did with the 9X wasn't as bad, it was more straightforward. Rightio, now that we've got our 3-axis gimbal in place, there was a little bit of working out trying to get it involved. If we have a look in the back here, you can see I had to cut out bits of metal and started cutting out a bit of plastic in that. Now I wanted to put that ring flush, but unfortunately, due to the amount of meat that I had left for it to clamp the gimbal on, it proved to be, it didn't go the way I wanted it to do, but it looks pretty good. And the interesting part is wiring up that sucker. Rightio, slightly modified to the trim pot on the side, as it was mounted to the gimbal itself. So what I had to do was cut a little bit away, and then with the screw attached so we can screw it back onto the unit, and it works pretty fine. And also at the same time I put a dab of glue on what used to be the rudder, so it locks that stick in place. So if we turn it around like that, we cannot turn it like it used to, so that's fixed in place. The only thing you got now is your throttle or collective. That's exactly what you want to do. When I tried the other conversion and had to fly with it on the simulator, your left hand naturally tends to use that stick as a rudder, which makes it difficult when you're learning to fly single stick. By locking that in place, you're forcing your right hand to actually, use the knob here as your rudder. So there we are. We've soldered all the wires together. We made sure they all went in the right direction. Now the centre part for the rudder, they come out, they have like little wires there. So what I've done is cut the wires and solder join them and put heat shrink on. Before you actually heat shrink them, it's best to test, make sure your wires are around the right way. Otherwise you're going to have havoc. With this model here, the PCM10X, if you have the pot going in the wrong direction, then your trims will go in the opposite direction. Some radios do, some radios dependent on which way the pot travels, the gimbal travels, sorry, and to which direction the trim follows, but this one's totally different. And now here comes the fun part, pinning all these bits back together to make it look like a radio. And so there we have it, we've got the radio back together, and now let's turn it on. There's the PCM10. I'll have to bring the camera down a bit. We're going to go to enter 75, which is your servo monitor, which you really want. Now I'll bring the camera down just on an angle so you can see the stick. Now you got your aileron, left, right, left, right. Now when you do your trim, if you want to go to the left, you can see that bar goes down, and the same with the stick. When you go left, and it goes to the left. Exactly what we want for that channel. Bring that one back. Now we'll go your elevator, your down, your up. Now if we go to trim up here for down, you see that indicator goes down, and then if we push down, the stick goes in the same direction as the trim does. Vice versa, if you pull it back, which is up elevator, so in theory, when you bring up elevator, you can see it come all the way up in the right direction. Now we've got our rudder, which is on our knob. We turn it to the left, it goes to the left, and then turn it to the right, you go to the right. Now with your trim, if we take the trim to the left, you can see the indicator bar is going down. So if we turn this knob to the left to indicate a left turn, you can see it's going in the same direction as the plane up, left rudder. So if we want to if we turn the knob to the right, you'll see that go up. Now if we do the trim to the right, you can see it's going to follow in the right direction. If I had the wrong direction, the trims will be going opposite to which way your stick's turning. And there you have it, the complete conversion of the PCM10X to the single stick. Now it's been an interesting conversion project. I highly recommend that you do not attempt to do this unless you're confident of using a soldering iron and also modifying your transmitter case. And also it will void your warranty if you try and do this on your brand new radio. If any of you got anything you'd like me to do, any radio conversions, drop it down on the link below. Bye for now. Happy flying.